Good morning, bonjour, from the southernmost point on this itinerary, which is the town of Arles.
Yes.
You look very French today, by the way.
I was just putting an outfit together. I'm like, I think this works. No idea.
Well, it's the brand new scarf, so that really gives it, So we are heading out on a tour today called Van Gogh's Arles. Now,
I love Van Gogh.
Now, I know the name pronunciation, there are different ways of saying G-O-G-H in different languages.
Gogh.
We're just going to go with go today.
Sounds good, yeah.
So, I was not even aware of the connection. We saw this pop up on the agenda and said, yes, that's the one for us.
Literally my favorite artist ever, and I'm really curious to see what they have, like, I don't know, stories to tell, any artworks that we're going to see, just anything. I'm so excited.
All right, well, let's Vincent Van Gogh.
Let's go.
Let us breakfast. There we go. We are all fueled up.
Import time today is going to be 5:30 p.m. Thank you very much for your attention, and I wish you a fantastic morning.
So our weather forecast is much better for today. Only about a 10 to 15% chance of rain by the end of the tour, hanging in the mid to upper 50s. So this is a 100% walking tour. No bus riding for us until potentially this afternoon. So this is a railroad bridge that we are passing now with the lions on top of it. Let's see if we can get further away and take another peek. A little bit more of a modern bridge, or remnant of, anyway. So our guide, being French, does say Van Gogh, and the more traditional pronunciation, well, actually I think in the UK area they say Van Gogh. The Dutch, I cannot get close to the Dutch probably. Van Gogh. We're just going to go with Vinny. We'll call him Vinny today. Well, there's our first connection. We've got where Van Gogh lived in the famous yellow house. And right here we've got La Nuit Étoilée, Starry Night over the Rhône, inspired by this view. Pretty close to his house. Just stroll right down here and paint all the paints. We've got some of the original walls of the city as we sneak into some of this pedestrian zone. And many of the most famous Van Gogh works were done here in the Provence area. Photos by D coming soon. We're not too far from the city of Nîmes here, N-I-M-E-S, which was the birthplace of what we call denim material, because denim, Nîmes, from Nîmes. Okay, every time we turn a corner, there is more beautiful architecture to admire. So this is the remains of a Roman bath. From here we can get a peek at the inside of the baths, or what's left of them. Well, this is the cutest little shopping street. We're also in the region of the Camargue, and I cannot say that word without thinking a little bit of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Camargue. I see, we came down here so we could turn around and see the City Hall, and we're going to progress back that way. But first, our guide, Florian, again, said to come peek at this. Oh, yes. We've got some jail cells peppered around. Yeah, he showed us a bench outside, I guess, where people used to sit and await judgment. There, in fact, is the bench of judgment. Ah, this hotel was the old Roman Forum, so that's all that's left, that little section to the left. Yeah, our guide said that if you're here of an afternoon or an evening, this is quite the bustling place to come hang out. Just here outside the hotel. Come hang out with this dude.
Literally everything looks like art. Like every time I turn around, it's like another picture. So I'm really sorry there's gonna be a lot of pictures.
So if some of you know a little bit the work of Vincent Van Gogh, there is one very famous.
So we had to come over here and get a peek at Le Café La Nuit. Oh, we got Van Gogh all over the wall. We saw the painting that came from that inspiration. Now we're going to head back this way. Dee's already trying to find apartments here so we can stay in Arles forever.
It's so pretty. I would definitely vacation here for a long time.
Got marks on the walls from the old, I guess, anything that turned this corner, taking a chunk out. Now we've made it to the main avenue. Oh, all the lavender, of course. So we've come down here to sort of put a pin in the Van Gogh section of the tour, and then we're going to be going back to more Roman history. So we're getting ready to go in here, but this is the retirement resting sort of hospital that Van Gogh went to. So now they've got some shops over there, but this is quite the peaceful place. Well, we've got a few minutes of free time here to roam around, do some shopping, and see what we can see. Just enjoy some peace. 2019. We got postcards. I thought that was calendars. Maybe that's just large prints.
The prices are really not bad.
Oh, Le Petit Prince. We've seen that in other towns on this trip. Well, there's some calendars. Oh, I'm getting this one. There it is. Le Chat dans l'Art. Are these little birthday cards? Today, it's you who are king. Oh, maybe it's a postcard. Oh yeah, there's one unexpected thing that the area is known for, I guess. Flamingos down in the Camargue, and that's what we're kind of supposed to go see later on today.
We'll see.
Interesting.
I wonder if the water looks like this. This looks like the Caribbean, so that would be neat.
Le Jardin de la Maison de Santé à Arles. Oh, we just turned the corner, and wow. So City Hall right here, Hôtel de Ville. We'll get about 30 minutes of free time before we'll reconvene and continue the tour. This church was something that was suggested to go into. Anytime we can get a peek inside a pretty church, let's do that. Well, you can get a souvenir medallion here too. So let's see how many stained glass pictures Dee can get. Make our way around the various chapels. Here's where they keep their D's in this church. Let's wander back outside. We do have restrooms next to the Hôtel de Ville, and our guide said, those are good ones. Use those if you need them. Well, everybody was ready to roll after about 10 minutes, so on we go. A little bit of a climby street here. And we were passing by the wall of the old cloister there. You can see the original entrance. Sort of shops and restaurants now. There's the entrance to the cloister street. And just around the corner over here, boom! Well, let's get a little closer. That was an anticlimactic boom. Now boom. So the remains of the antique theater from the 1st century. And they do have a bit of a viewing area down here, which is currently full, but they're clearing out, so we'll sneak down here. Now we can get a full panoramic view. And we're getting into history now of how, back in the day they didn't really super care about preserving things like this, but then it became very important to save this history. Allons-y. There is a paid admission entry point. So various pricing, maybe 19 euros. Oh, we've got a building over here with a very interesting tongue sticky outy decoration, I guess to show displeasure with something that was going on at the time. Governmental, perhaps. We have got sunshine and blue skies. That is a stark contrast to yesterday. Oh, this appears to be our next point of interest. Yeah, you just never know what you're going to see when you turn the corner.
So crazy. Awesome.
So this, I believe, was remains of an ancient theater. I mean, it looks very theater Colosseum-esque. And they still have events here. So now we're going to go into the theater for a quick orientation and peek around, and then I think we break into another round of free time. Back to our Van Gogh connection, the Arena of Arles. So we saw some stairs where you can climb up for views. This is some sort of an interior gallery access. So we will begin here on the lower level. Oh, for the tall people, he said, watch your head. Oh, yes, I see. So we're going to grab a seat. A little bit of water on the seat, so we'll be careful. The Arena of Arles from the 1st century.
Let's say by some ways the most important Roman monument in all the cities of the the goal of the game is between the two arms of the bulls, we put some rope, basically, right? On the back of the bulls, with glue, animals never suffer.
That was a very nice dose of history here. We mostly learned about the sports and events that happen in this arena, one of which is the bull game. Now, it's not bull fighting like you would see in Spain and other parts. It's a bloodless sport where the bulls are celebrated and protected, but basically it's sort of like capturing a ribbon or a rope, off of the back of the bull without hurting the bull. So just kind of a fun competition that they have that's deeply rooted in their culture, and it's going to tie into the whole Camargue region that we've got coming up later. But now, complete free time. We've come back out, we've parted ways with the guide, and everybody is free to make their own way back to the vessel at your leisure.
It's such a nice day. I will say, coming in November, it's definitely sort of like the low shoulder season, but the weather is really nice and crisp, so it's, light jacket, whatever. It's not busy, and everything's still open. So this is a perfect time to come, because I don't like crowds, and it's not crowded.
So we have made it back to the Rhône. Now, one thing that we think would be good to do today is laundry. I enjoy that the facilities, the soaps, everything is included on Riverside, and we are about due for some fresh undies. So that's a good late morning project just before lunch. Down to deck 1 we go. So guest laundry room is down here at the end of the hall. So hey, laundry room tour. We've got a sink there, ironing board with iron up above. We've got all of our instructions on how the machines work. 2 dryers, 2 washers, dryers on top, washers on the bottom. Baskets for you to use. All of the soap back here. They have colors, white, and I guess dryer sheets. Little porthole. We're looking at a ship directly next to us right now. More instructions, TV, and the door. So we've just put on a load of laundry, which should take 33 minutes to wash. Set a timer on the phone. Let's look on, see what else is on deck 1. So the Harmony deck. Yeah, we've got fitness center and spa in this zone too. What have we learned?
There's somebody using the gym.
Oh,
I don't want to film.
okay, let's don't look at them in the gym. That's what's on the left there. And if you come around to the right, you've got the galley, fire door. There's the spa. It says vacant, but we probably shouldn't look in there either, but at least we know where stuff is down here. Well, let's take the elevator for absolutely no reason at all. Yes!
It's here.
Now it only goes from deck 2 to deck 3. That's it. But, it's a cool thing to see on a ship. Well, ta-da!
Just for the vlog, that's all.
Wow. And now we work.
Could be worse. It's a beautiful place to work from.
I snuck back down to put the clothing in the dryer, and the fitness center is no longer in use. So we've got weights, we've got things and benches and weights there. What is this? Bicycle type things. Yeah, so no treadmill or anything. Here's a little fridge, probably with waters and cold towels in it, resistance bands and whatnot. So small gym, but good to see a gym.